Welcome back to the channel. Today we're installing a removable steering wheel. So this is from NRG. Red stitching, red stripe at the top, leather, and it's a flat bottom steering wheel, which is going to give us more leg room. The size of this is about 320 millimeters all around. Sorry, the guinea pigs are making a lot of noise. But yeah, back to the video. All of this stuff is from NRG, including this adapter here that is the removable portion. Also has the ring here to retain the horn wires in the back as well. Push the button. We're going to be fitting this on the Lotus Elise. This is also required. It's the hub adapter for the Lotus Elise. Works on any Lotus car. So it kind of goes like that, and then this goes like this, and you'll be able to take the steering wheel on and off, which makes getting in and out of the car a lot easier. So I'll show you how to do all that. I bought this separately. This is just an airbag resistor, just to trick the airbag light so that it doesn't come back on, since we'll be bypassing the airbag. Let's go ahead and install this steering wheel on the Lotus Elise. Okay, first thing you want to do is disconnect the battery, just because you don't want to accidentally set off your airbags. Next up is to remove the stock steering wheel with the airbag. We've got a hex bolt on this side and then another one on the other side. You're going to take those two off, and then you can start to remove this airbag, and then we can start to get to the 4 bolts to remove the steering wheel. This is a 5mm hex. With the airbag out of the steering wheel, the next thing you want to do is disconnect this airbag plug. Make sure your steering wheel is centered before you remove the steering wheel. And these are 5mm hexes. Remove all 4 of them to take the steering wheel out. Okay, so I got the steering wheel off now. This steering wheel looks like it's OEM, but refitted with Alcantara and perforated leather. Pretty nice quality. You want to disconnect this connector from here. This is for your horn. So in order for your horn to stay functional, you'll need to splice the power to this brown and white cable, and then the ground wire needs to be spliced to the brown cable. So you just splice those two. To keep your airbag light from coming on, you want to make sure that the battery's off, of course, and then you want to splice these two wires together once you separate them with a resistor. And the resistor I bought from GRP website, it's basically just gonna splice in between these 2 wires once you cut it from this connector here. And if you want to be able to reverse all this and go back, make sure you leave enough wires so that you can splice these back together again. So I spliced the airbag resistor to these 2 cords. I just separated the cords. Power wire, I believe, is the yellow and white, and then ground is the yellow solid. So that's there. I'm going to cover that with electrical tape just to make sure that it doesn't have any electrical interference. These 2 right here is going to be spliced later on into the quick release system, and this is to retain your horn function. Go ahead and take your Lotus specific adapter. You're going to use the 4 holes, line them up like so that you have the threads showing, and then you're just going to put your 4 screws to mount this ring in. Definitely want to put some thread locker here as well so that these bolts don't come loose while you're driving. Next up, we have the quick release mechanism separated. This is the male end and this is the female end. The male end is going to go right up here. It's going to bolt onto the 6 screws with the NRG logo facing up, just matching that as well. And then you want to splice the yellow horn wire to the power, and then the ground horn wire to the ground on here. So I'm just gonna plug them in. I already made some plug connections, and then I'll just bolt this in. The airbag wire is going to be hidden in here. So we got the male end on now. This is the female end. It actually connects through here. So you want to just go ahead and line up the top of the NRG logo with this and this. Once it connects into place, it won't come off. And it's all going to be lined up at the top right here. These are your horn wires that are transferred through. So these horn wires are going to connect, plug and play into the new steering wheel that you buy, or a Momo or any other steering wheel, Sparco, that are compatible with these as well, with this ring pattern here. Next thing we're going to do is put this horn retainer ring inside here so that it can retain the position of the horn button. It's a tight fit, so try to squeeze it in there best you can. I just put all the bolts in, everything has Loctite in them. The horn is on. I just wanted to test how it fits before I go ahead and reinstall the battery and make sure that there's no airbag light. This feels amazing, and it's just so much more functional and easier to get in and out of the car when you can easily remove the steering wheel, which I'll show you here. These two tabs here, you just pull them towards you. As soon as you pull those two tabs towards you, it just pops right out, so you might need two hands to make sure that it doesn't fall out on your lap. But this is what it looks like once you have it off. Connectors right there. To put it back in, just line it up. Make sure the two NRG logos on top are even, and then push it into place. Oh yeah, easy. You just push it back in and it clicks into place. So easy on and off with these two little latches that you just pull towards you, and then you just take the steering wheel off. Now I'm going to go ahead and reconnect the battery and make sure that the horn is functional and also that there's no airbag light. Looks like the horn works, which is excellent. And good news, we don't have an airbag light, so the airbag resistor is working. Now I just have to take it for a test drive, probably tomorrow when there's more daylight, but I just want to make sure that the steering wheel's tracking straight, and if not, I can always adjust and fix it. But right now, at least electrically, there's no issues. The horn is working, no airbag light, so far so good. Let's go ahead and take a drive in the Lotus Elise with this new steering wheel. While we're waiting for the car to warm up, I guess I can talk about this gated shifter here. This is from GRP, it's a gated shifter plate. And it's cut down by like 1.5 inches, so to shorten the throws. And it feels amazing, it sounds amazing with the click-clack. One thing I can say is this steering wheel is kind of slippery. I guess because it's brand new, so it needs to break in a little bit to get some grip. But yeah, if the leather feels really nice, it feels sturdy. Love the flat bottom steering wheel. Just gives you more leg room, and it just looks awesome. The red stitching, the red stripe at the top, feels great. For the second cam, so let's go ahead and give it a little pull here. Woo! Man, that's induction noise sounds amazing. So this is what the steering wheel looks like during the day. It is amazing. I really am very happy with it. I love the flat bottom steering wheel. I love that it's detachable and it's very easy to remove. I think it makes the car so much more fun to drive. Steering feels lighter. It's easier to get in and out of the car. And the leather and the customizability, I love having that red stripe at the top too. Just really nice overall. Suits the car with the red stripes in the center. Very happy with it. So I'll leave a link down in the description if you want to buy the steering wheel or the steering wheel adapter, which is right over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Have a good afternoon.